Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butter Burger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Yeah!
This is Patrick Ryan. I wonder
Where in the world is
Joseph Patrick Ryan.
Joe?
Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM. Broadcasting live from Jake's Furnishings. You can listen to us on the Mixler app, or you can watch our live stream on YouTube. Jake, what's going on in the furniture business? I know you had a big July 4th blowout.
Yeah, still going on, actually.
Still going on.
Continuing it, I believe, until Friday of this week. So, yeah.
Then you're going to mark it all back
then it's
up.
all getting marked back up. I mean, that's just how we do things, you know. And, you know, everybody has to suffer at that point.
Yeah, so get it now.
Or we'll just start another sale of some kind. Who knows what it'll be. Inventory reduction has been in enforcement since 2003.
How about a back-to-school sale?
Yeah, those never work. Yeah.
No,
one of my employees, actually, we have a kind of a joke about that. So one of my employees insists we need to do a back-to-school sale. All right. You sure? And she's like, oh, yeah, it'll be big. I'm like, No, it won't. She's like, yeah, it will. I'm like, well, I think we should have a wager on this. And we wagered, I think it was lunch and something else. And then one of the other employees got in on it. Then another employee got in. Everybody taking different sides. And it was a flop. Because back to school means you're spending money on kids. Well, if you're spending money on kids that are moving out, you're spending a lot of money on kids that are moving out. And you're not thinking about, I need to upgrade this or anything. So... But no, usually during that time we do have a lot of mattress sales, but it's usually for the adults. It has nothing to do with kids. So for whatever reason, it's just a good time of year.
So what you're saying is you don't like kids.
Well, no, that's not necessarily true. As a consumer, I would say I would prefer not kids, just because they ain't got no money.
Very true. Very true.
Just to be honest, keeping it frank.
Well, no Joe Ryan today, but we are upgrading. We do have Joel Vincent on with us this morning. Yeah. Joel, thanks for coming. We always appreciate you coming in because our sports knowledge is up here now.
Shrewd trade at the deadline there by Jim.
Yeah.
I mean, he really snuck in there. That was a Walt Jockey move if I've ever seen it.
Well, like I said, all he did was he bought an L and threw it on the end of Joe's name, and that's it.
There we go.
Done.
Yeah, all Lloyd has to do is add an L, and we're good to go. So, you got the L added, Lloyd? All right, so what do you want to talk today about, Joel? I mean, the NBA draft was a few weeks ago. I don't know if you pay attention to Summer League at all, but, Kasparis over there in Miami, sounds like he's having a decent Summer League. I haven't seen a whole lot on Will Riley. And then you got some old Illinois guys as well that are participating. You got Quincy up in Toronto. If you guys remember him from 2 or 3 years ago, he's still trying to get in the league. So, a lot of Illini fans right now are, watching that summer league and see how our guys are doing.
Dane's with the Heat with Kasparis.
Okay.
So, I've been watching a lot more than I thought. I'm almost embarrassed to say I taped 3 summer league games yesterday, but I did. I watched the Heat with Kasparis, and then I watched Will Riley's game last night. So it was the first time they'd played. I got to see him. Kasparis. So they played in the California League first, I think, and then they moved to Vegas. And the first few games, he was not good. And to be honest with you, I know this might sound weird. I was like, I better not turn on the summer league and this guy be lights out and no turnovers and all that, because where was that at Illinois, right? But no, the first 3 games, I think he had a total of 12 points and 12 turnovers. So I was like, that's my guy.
Yeah.
Like, I know him.
Yeah.
But last night, it was a different story. He had 24 points last night, and I think he had 19 in the first quarter. Or maybe it might have been. He went nuts from the 3-point line. So he finally had a good game, and he was a lot more under control. And even the announcers were saying, like, when this guy plays under control, a totally different player. He should have been a top 10 pick. And he did have maybe 2 or 3 times where he's out of control, but his turnovers were very low. Now, he got a little cold the second half, but, overall, I was like, okay, you can tell this guy belongs in the NBA now.
Yeah.
Will last night, he only shot, I think, 3 shots. I don't know why. He had 3, 2 minutes into the game. Only scored 2 the rest of the game, but he didn't shoot very much. And that's probably him just getting acclimated to the teammates and all that stuff. But, he's done pretty good. Dane, the few times I've seen Dane play, I mean, he's Dane. He'll get down the floor, and you're like, what's he doing? He's still got the ball. Wait a minute, how do you make that shot? What's going on here? But then the next time down, he'll turn it over trying to do a spin move. So I don't know if he'll catch on or not. I hope he does.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be nice if he does. And then not to jump off Illinois, but as far as what I've been watching a lot of Wimbledon. Which I know around here, probably nobody cares about tennis, but
you are correct.
I've been watching a lot of it. I really like tennis. Watched tennis growing up a lot, so I always like to watch Wimbledon and French and the U.S. Open. So,
well, that's not a topic that we tend to cover here, but I mean, if you want to put some insight, back in the day, knew a lot of tennis players, but now it's, I probably couldn't name any.
Back in the day, I mean, living out on the farm, you only had 3 stations to choose from. So, if tennis was on, it was a sport.
Well, a big driver of that, I think. So yesterday was the first time in 16 years that an American has reached just the semifinals of any of the 4 majors. So think about that. 16 years, not to win one, just to get to the semifinals. So back in the day when we had Agassi, we had Jim Courier, Pete Sampras was the big guy. There's on the men's side, there's just been no Americans. Now, if you're a tennis fan, even watching the ladies, you had the Williams sisters. Obviously, so the women's side has been a lot better. But there hasn't been a really good American men's player forever. So it just tennis kind of not even stuff you talk about anymore. But it's yesterday was Djokovic got beat, but he had hurt his groin falling down. He kind of did the splits the day before and really wasn't even supposed to play, but he did. So tomorrow we'll get the number 1 seed Sinner versus, I think, the 2 seed Alcaraz, which is kind of the match everybody wanted anyway. So
Is that the match you wanted?
Well, I was hopeful.
Yeah.
I wasn't for sure they could play out like that, but, with Djokovic going down,
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of opened it up.
Opened up the. Okay.
But anyway, back to Illinois. I knew tennis probably wasn't going to be a hot topic. So
Sorry.
yeah. So now just waiting to see if they add any more guys to the recruiting class, I suppose. And I noticed they've scheduled a couple. Since the last time I was on, at least, they're going to play UConn at Madison Square Garden, and then they're going to play Tennessee again, who should be a top 10 team again. So and Texas Tech, who's going to be really good. So their non-conference is going to be big time. But what I heard, and I mean you may know this, I heard MSG has been coming to Illinois saying we want another game here because they realized. Oh, wait, they fill this place up. Even though last year we got beat by 50 by Duke, they're like, yeah, we'll come back. And so that just gives you more exposure in that market to recruit from. So why not? I mean, that Duke game was terrible last year.
Oh,
but that Duke was pretty good. And at that point in the season, Illinois was really struggling.
Yeah, Cooper Flagg is the real deal. And,
I saw him play
with Dallas,
yesterday, or was the day before?
Yeah, he was playing Bronny. Yeah, didn't watch any of it, but it was hyped up, and ESPN carrying a lot of those games, so
he's only 18, so it's going to take a while. He was like 5 for 20 from the field, maybe trying to do a little too much at times, but.
Imagine being an 18-year-old. I mean, I know it's summer league, so it's a little different, but I mean they're about ready to step in with guys that. From college have gained 40 pounds plus or whatever, so much more muscle. I mean, it's going to be such an eye-opening thing, but
I think he has a chance. He's real broad-shouldered, even though he's not real built yet. But his shoulders, to me, look kind of like Giannis. Like if he adds like 30 pounds of muscle like Giannis kind of did, I mean, watch out. He's going to be pretty tough because once he gets that total strength to where he can post anybody up, because he was posting up Bronny the other night. Well, Bronny's like 6 foot tall.
Jay could post up Bronny and back him down.
And then for whatever reason yesterday, I see.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, I'll try.
Bronny went on Twitter and posted a picture of him guarding Cooper Flagg, and then everybody jumped on him in the comments. It was like, dude, you scored like 3 points. And he roasted you when you tried to guard him. What are you doing? You should never put this picture up.
No, you said Cooper Flagg's 18?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Won't be 19, I think, until they said maybe December or something like that.
No kidding.
It's crazy.
Already into the season. He's not even 19 yet.
Yeah.
2 years ago, he was caught fire on EYBL playing for Maine United.
Yeah.
And he went from Maine to the number 1 pick in the draft.
Well, interesting story. You talk about EYBL. My kids are down in Atlanta right now. They coach a team for Bradley Beal down in St. Louis, Austin and Bryson.
Bradley Beal Elite.
Yeah, and they just beat yesterday. They beat the number 1 ranked team and the number 1 player in the nation. And John Shire was there watching. All the big coaches were watching. So Austin they were pretty hyped about that. That's a big accomplishment. And yeah, so they're down in Atlanta till let's say mid next week. This week, Wednesday,
Peach
Thursday.
Jam?
Yeah, they're down there. I think it's Peach Jam. Yeah, and you have to qualify to get down there. So him and Bryson are doing well down there.
That's great.
Yeah, so they're having a good time. That's a huge win for them. When you can beat the number 1, AAU team or whatever they call that now. I don't think it's AAU, but what EYBT is that?
EYBL.
EYBL.
Yeah.
See, I don't know anything, but yeah. So that was a huge win for them, and to have those, big name college coaches there watching, and to pull off a win like that, that's exciting. So
funny.
They're pretty pumped.
It doesn't seem like that long ago we were talking about John Shire trying to get him at Illinois.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bruce, I think, who was it? Bruce Weber at the time, and his
brother was
the coach. Yeah.
Brother Dave was the head coach at Glenbrook North.
Yep. So you thought, oh, we got a shot.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No. He went right where he belonged.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable in high school. Him and Brunson were just ridiculous with the ball in their hands. And of course, we didn't get either of them.
But that was back in the day. Now it's a different story, you know. But you got to get those big recruits, and winning does that. And change your program, your attitude, and your success, and you're going to get those bigger recruits. And now it seems like overseas is the way to go. And really hitting that hard, and you see what our team looks like this year, so
a lot of guys that we're really going to have to work hard to pronounce.
Yes.
Yeah, they went from the whole we've got to get all these big high school recruits to I don't want to be a young team anymore. I want to be an old team, and why not go to Europe and get people that have been playing professionally for 2 or 3 years already that just from what I've seen, skill-wise, usually the European players already come in much better fundamentals than the American players. Now, they athletically usually aren't in the same league for the most part. Obviously, Giannis is an exception, but generally their adjustment is trying to keep up with the pace and stuff. Yeah. But they're look at Nowitzki. I mean, those guys know how to shoot when they got here. Mm-hmm. They know how to handle the ball. They're great passers. That's a big thing to me in Europe is the European players are always really good passers. And other than KJ, they usually take care of the ball. So that's why last year was kind of really confusing. Like, you're not supposed to be doing this. What are you doing? Yeah,
well, I think he might have been trying to do a little too much.
Oh, yeah.
And that got him in some trouble. But when he, like you said, when he plays under control, he's unstoppable and a great player. But once he gets out of his game, it's ugly.
It's too bad we had him hot at the beginning of the year last year, and Will was here, and by the time Will got up here, KJ slid down because of, I think he was just in his head too much. But it's great to see that. I mean, I wasn't very happy with the way things ended with KJ, obviously, in the Kentucky game, but I want him to be successful because that only helps Illinois. Mm-hmm. If he turns into a stud in the NBA, it'd be like, he went to Illinois along with that other guy, Will Riley. Look at that. Maybe I should think about Illinois.
Yeah, I mean, look at Podzinski. We had him for a year, and then he went to, St. Mary's or something like that?
Santa
Clara. And now he's with the Golden State Warriors and doing well.
I'm about to get paid, too.
Doing real well.
Yeah.
So I wish we'd have kept him another year, or let him play his first year.
Yeah, that was the big thing.
Yeah,
they probably shouldn't have told him you're not good enough to play yet, because I don't think his dad liked that from what I heard.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, we'll see.
We'll go somewhere else, and we'll play at the little Santa Clara, and then go to the NBA the following year. And so. Yeah, well, let's take a commercial break, and we'll reset here and find something else to talk about. Jake, the next topic's on you, buddy. So, you got a trivia? We can throw out some.
Where's Joe?
Oh, no, but here we go.
We've done that. We can. Somebody who calls in can win a pair of tickets to tonight's Action Park.
I'll have one after the break.
Okay, we'll come back. We'll have a trivia, and we'll give away a couple of tickets to tonight's Action Park. So stay tuned. You're in the cheap seats. WLCN 96.3 FM.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 20.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You can say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You can chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
This is Chloe Froby from the 2024 Lady Railers State Champion Basketball Team, and you're listening to Cheap Seats on WLCN.
Living. There was reports of
fake
his
news.
demise this morning at
Dude,
the onset of the show here.
Yes, you cannot believe what you see on social media.
Not necessarily. Some of the stuff you think is credible, and it's a little played out.
Others not. Yeah. So stay off social media. Welcome back to the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM, broadcasting live from Jake's Furnishings. And Mr. Joel Vinson has a trivia question. And if you call 217-871-4930, you're going to win a pair of tickets to tonight's Action Park.
So Cal Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners hit his 37th and 38th home runs of the season last night. So he's one short of tying the all-time record for homers before the All-Star break. And so the question is, who holds that record? And a bonus question.
You get an extra ticket for this.
No, I can't do the bonus question because I give it away.
All right.
But yeah.
All right, so who holds the home run record before All-Star break? And it's, what, 38?
He's at 38 now, so 39.
So 39,
Yep.
okay. Well, that's a lot of homers.
Yeah, that guy had a lot of homers that year.
You better. Is he juiced?
What are you talking about, juiced?
I don't know.
If it ain't in the rule book, is it cheating?
Nope. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Then why wouldn't you be trying? I mean, I'm just saying.
That's impressive.
I think they should put them all in. All the players in the Hall of Fame that were, I don't care if you were juiced or not, because pitchers were doing it too. Put them all in.
I mean, even furniture salesman guys do it.
I'm in the Cardinal Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
It's a fact. St. Louis Cardinal Hall of Fame. I am prominently pictured, actually myself and my brother, in the Cardinal Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
In the background of a photo? Or?
Yep, that's exactly right. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty awesome, though. It's the opening day of 2006 with the new stadium. Clydesdale's coming around, and it's right in the corner, so it's blown up on the Clydesdales, but standing literally dead center right above them, the only two people standing are myself and my brother.
Nice.
And I was walking through the Hall of Fame and did one of those double takes, like, I'm right there. I'm in the Hall of Fame.
Did you say, what are these horses doing in this picture?
With no shirt on.
What is this?
Him and his brother had no shirts on.
We had no shirts on.
And they had...
What are you, Vladimir Putin?
Mine said Pujols, but I spelled it wrong.
Pujols. Puhorse. But yeah, all right. Phone lines are open if you want to win a pair of tickets to tonight's Action Park.
It's somebody everybody should know.
Well, Jake, do you know it?
Probably greatest hitter of all time. I mean, he's in the argument. Left-handed hitter, I'd say, yeah, number one.
He came into the league
trying to help you a little more.
84.
Is that right? I thought it was 86.
I was 84 because he was part of the 84 Fleer update set baseball cards.
Which was really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And at the time,
that was some good times back in the day.
I worked at Howie's.
Cards. Did you really?
Yeah. For a couple
that's awesome.
Years. Yep. So it was awesome.
I love that store. That was so much fun.
Oh my gosh, we went to a show in Dearborn, Michigan one time, and Jose Canseco and his brother and Pete Rose and Darryl Strawberry, and I'm talking like, this is like 87, so those guys were like the stuff. Lenny Dykstra. So we got to meet Pete Rose, take a picture with him.
No kidding.
We came in, and had our booth set up, people are coming around. This was a huge show. And Pete came in, security guards, he sat down, took out a shoebox, opened it up, it was empty, sat it down, folded his arms, waited for the guy to come over. The guy came over, dropped like 10 or 20 grand in it, took it, stuck it under the thing, and said, all right, now I'll sign. He wasn't signing anything until he got his cash up front. And then somebody said, well, you want us to put it somewhere? And he's like, he looked around at his bodyguards, and he said, do you think anybody's going to try to steal this money from me?
Yeah.
And that was it. And not the most friendly person, but...
I tell you, I like his challenge to, who is it, Aaron Judge? Jose Canseco?
Oh.
Says, I can hit a softball farther than you. And he's willing to put like $1 million on it. I mean, and, you know, all of it go to charity or something like that. But it's like, holy cow. That'd be just, it's like one of those fun things back in the day. They used to do all-star stuff and whatnot. You know, Ken Griffey Jr. did a lot of them. And, you know, you get to see something like that. That'd be kind of a fun thing to even see today.
Absolutely.
Man, that was probably the best job I ever had.
Oh.
It was so much fun, man.
Yeah.
Because we'd have to open packs sometimes just to have cards to put out for sale.
Yeah.
And so Big Howie, there's like a little basement down at the bottom of that with just pallets of unopened boxes of stuff. So every once in a while he'd be like, open this, open this. I mean, you could pay me to open basketball and baseball cards. Give me a break.
Yeah.
That was great.
Oh, it was, yeah. I mean, that was when at least when we were kids, you know, you open up a new pack of baseball cards, it's like, I mean, that's almost the height of excitement because all the possibilities are there.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, you could get any of them. I got a McGuire rookie one year, and I was just like, I mean, I knew him from USC. I had watched a little bit somehow must have been at Grandpa's or something, but watched a little bit of UFC baseball with him and Randy Johnson, and I was so excited.
Well, we got a caller, guys. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
Good morning. This is Bob Verderber.
Bob Verderber. What's up, Bobby V?
Well, my answer to your question, Joel, is Joe Ryan.
Yeah.
Ooh. Close.
He only had 35.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I think his wiffle ball best was like 6.
Is that all he's got? Well, you know, in wiffle ball, I learned how to bat left-handed because of the curveball.
Oh.
But yeah, because you know most guys are right-handed.
Right-handed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got to hit that curveball.
I got trained to be left-handed because my uncle didn't want me to be a right-hander. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm pretty sure that's why I'm just dyslexic.
No, you're perfectly all right.
Yeah.
So we're all crazy.
Perfectly imperfect.
So what's going on this morning, Bobby V?
Well, I went and got my cholesterol checked. You know, my insurance pays for everything but cholesterol, so I saved $332 at the Logan County market there, and that's a good place.
Yeah.
And went over and saw the horses. There's 3. We have 3 local racing horses over there.
Okay.
And they were getting them ready for the workout. They go 5 miles in the morning.
At the horse barn?
Yeah, I guess this is sports related. Yeah.
Yep. Very nice.
And yeah, so Mr. Jim, he's 94 now, and his son helps him, Jim Austin.
Okay.
Now, Bobby, is it true that you were actually racing the horses?
Back in my late 30s, I probably could have ran with them, but I just walk. Well, they're just walking. To tell you the truth, I could probably walk with them.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, back when I was running marathons in the late 30s, I might be able to run with the horses. Not really.
Good stuff.
So, okay. Well, you know,
you said you got your cholesterol checked, correct?
Yeah.
Did you get your testosterone checked too?
No,
No?
but it's still
Still
I
high?
Get that shot. That shot is $15,000 a shot. Keeps cancer from spreading.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. But insurance pays for it.
Yeah, totally worth it.
So I'm on my 3rd one, so you only get I get 1 more.
All right.
So I don't know what happens after that.
Yeah, I know somebody recently that had to go through something similar like that, Bob, and it was like $12,000 for this little contraption that gave you shots over a 24-hour period. So, not a lot of fun, but very expensive for something that wouldn't even fit in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know the answer to your question. It's pretty obvious, but I'll let somebody else win all.
Well, I don't know anybody else is going to call, Bobby.
Since I'm an employee, I can't win. Is somebody else calling?
No.
Hey, Bob, we were talking about, Scott brought up, we went to break about Kevin Kruger, Lon Kruger's son that Illinois just hired to be a coach. It made me think of our trip to Pine Bluff when Lon Kruger and the fellows were trying to chase Brian Cook around the country.
Oh, yeah. And the great coach from, 40 Minutes of Hell.
Oh, yeah, Nolan Richardson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there, yeah.
Well, there was a lot of coaches there because remember Pembroke Hill out of Kansas City that we played in the semifinals. They had Kareem Rush and Jaron Rush, who both went to the NBA, and Jaron was the #1 player in the country at that time.
Yeah.
And we properly spanked them, and they were not happy.
I bet not.
Did Brian play with him for the Lakers?
Yes.
I thought he did.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think with Kareem. I believe that Kareem, I think, was the lefty that went to Missouri, and I think that's the one he played with.
Yeah, Michael ran into him one time out there.
Then there was another really good player there. I can't remember exactly who he was, and then we played that Parkview Baptist, who was like 5 in the country for the championship.
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah. Well, speaking of basketball, my brother retired this year finally, the basketball player. Chuck.
From dental practice?
Yeah. Being the brother in a small town of a star like that, a lot of people come up to you. They don't ask you how you're doing. Hey, how's your brother doing? You know how that goes.
He's
sort of like Tom Guy with Bobby Guy. So one time, Chuck, I think Chuck told me, or the police officer told me, he had the old farm truck cruising around, and this county police officer pulled him over. I won't tell you who it is, but he says, your sticker's out of date. He said, can I see your ID? And Chuck hands it to him, and he says, are you Bobby V's brother? And he goes, yeah. He says, okay, you can go now. So I got him back there.
Good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is who you know or related to.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. That's about all I got, unless you got any more questions.
Well, I think that about wraps her up, buddy. I appreciate you calling in and enjoy your Saturday.
Well, we got something in common. We're Cub fans, so we're doing pretty good.
We didn't look so hot last night, did we?
Yeah, we're kind of. So when's the trade date when we can get better pitching?
Well, that's end of July. We're going to need some pitching for sure. But
it says every team in baseball.
Yeah.
And maybe a big power hitter.
Yeah.
We could probably use a third baseman.
Arenado.
Matt Shaw is just not cutting it right now. Great defensively, just can't hit the broadside of a barn right now. But could use a third baseman, and we could use another starter and some bullpen help. But 31 other teams need that as well. So it's a tough gig.
I coached my 75 and over softball team this year, and I switched to a better third baseman. We ended up at 500, 10-10.
All right.
Yeah. So, the next time I'm in the Hall of Fame down there at Busch Stadium, I'll take a picture of Jake's picture.
Yeah. I probably have it somewhere.
I don't know why you don't
the best
have
breaking
that
news we got on this show today.
Oh, I know I got it. It's in a book. I was going to say it's in the yearbook from that year. I got it in my office.
Oh, well, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I'll break it out.
All right, Bobby V. Thanks for calling, buddy. You have a good Saturday. Stay out of trouble.
All right. I will. Thanks for putting up with me. I'm heading to the swimming pool.
All right, get your laps in.
You got to get those laps in.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Thanks for calling.
Right. Yep. Bye.
Well, his incorrect answer of Joe Ryan.
Yeah.
He really, in his wiffle ball time, he was never really a power hitter.
No.
I mean, he tried.
He's a slap hitter.
He thought he was a power hitter. He was like all them slow pitch softball guys. All of them thought they were power hitters, but all of them were cans of corn.
Yeah.
Warning track.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's take another commercial break. We come back. We'll have more. Oh, we got another caller.
Caller.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
2 callers in one day.
Well, they're Knights Action Park tickets.
Good morning. Who are we talking to?
This is Austin O'Donohue.
Oh, boy, Austin O'Donohue. You know the answer to this? You probably had to Google it if you do.
Well, Is it Barry Bonds?
It is Barry Bonds.
Yeah, attaboy. Yeah,
I just guessed the guy that I knew had hit the most home runs.
Well, yeah, you
steroid era.
You just won yourself a pair of tickets tonight to Action Park. You can grab your dad, and you guys can head over there later this afternoon.
Well, that sounds like a great idea. I think me and him are gonna have a day out at Night's Action Park. We'll look really nice out there.
A couple male models sitting out
on
there.
their Speedos and tanning it up. Yeah, your tickets will be out here at Jake's Furnishings if you want to come pick those up.
Oh, I'll be out there at some point.
All right, I better not see them on eBay either.
I might walk around town and tell people I got tickets and see how much I can get out of them.
Yeah, they're elite tickets. So what's going on in your world? You don't?
No, not much. I got 6 more weeks left of some training, and then I'll be back home full time.
All right, where are you at now? You're what, conservation police officer training for?
No, just regular police officer, basic law enforcement.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, I got 6 more weeks of that, and we're done with that.
What streets are you wanting to patrol here?
Probably Logan Street, the main, best street in town.
Well,
yeah.
All right. So
I hear there's an old factory down there that's starting to shape up a little bit.
Yeah,
looking a little prettier.
I'll be probably past that, it's we'll go 1,500 blocking on.
There you go. Yeah, keep our streets safe.
Lock it down.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, good luck the next 6 weeks, and
congrats on the tickets.
Yeah, congrats on the winnings, and talk to you down the road.
I appreciate it. We'll see you guys.
All right, buddy. Take care.
See ya.
All right.
It's hard to believe he's done graduated.
Yeah, man.
It still seems like he should be in high school. You know what I mean?
Kidding.
Dominating some wrestling.
Now he's going to be patrolling our streets.
And he answered a baseball question.
Well,
he is. I mean, he's sports wise.
He's a smart kid.
He's a sports wise child. So
yeah.
Child. He's a grown man.
Yeah.
I see him the other day downtown. I was like, him and Big Jake. I said, geez, they are grown men.
Yeah, they aren't little boys anymore.
No. Yeah. Well, I mean, even when they were little, they weren't really little.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have more here on the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Welcome to Lifestyles of Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 20.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You can say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You can chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
So he had a
you
whole
deceived him early.
He had a whole play set attributed to Ozzy. Still alive.
Still kicking.
Yeah, I guess I need to stay off social media.
Yeah, maybe we all do.
Fake and false news. You know.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM, and we do have another winner, John Momman. John Momman won a pair of tickets to. Our apologies go out to him. He tried to call in. We had Bobby V on, and
somehow Bobby cut John off. I'm not really sure how that happens, but I feel like Bobby V does have a direct line that just says end call.
Yeah, just
cuts that one, puts him right in the queue.
So, Mr. Momman, you can pick up your tickets out here at Jake's as well, and have a day.
Yeah,
night's action.
I mean, another gentleman that looks good in a Speedo, sitting out there at night's action. I don't know if that community's gonna be able to take all that.
Yeah, we're about to find out.
Might register a complaint. I'm not going to give you these tickets anymore. This is what we're going to get in Springfield.
No kidding. I saw Wyatt Momman pitching the other day.
Yeah,
a couple weeks back.
Yeah, we had him on the show a few weeks ago. Sounds like he's doing pretty good.
He's getting some time in there. Yeah, he's got some good coaching up there with Du Bois and his crew. So
big, strong kid. You know, he just brings it. You know.
I tell you what, when he gets out on that mound, even from as far away as I was, he looks like a next level type pitcher. Big, thick legs, big shoulder base, taller. And put him up on top of that mound, and man, he's a grown man up there.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard about the high school pitcher Lincoln Way East? I think he might be a lefty. So he plays for Lincoln Way East High School, and he hit 103 during a game.
Jeez.
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's nuts. 103 in high school.
Can you imagine? I think he's a junior.
Right.
I don't think he was a senior.
And now I noticed the other day that he's vaulted, like he's in the top 40 prospects now for the MLB draft or whatever. And you're right, he's still got another year to go.
It's just amazing.
Now the interesting thing is he going to stay Lincoln Way East? Because why do I have a feeling next year he's going to be at IMG or someplace in Florida? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because that's the way it goes around here anymore. Is some really good prospects, they all leave to go to these academies.
Yeah, I was going to say, you go to the academy and then you're jumping into a college for at the mid-season or whatever. So,
although if you're throw 103 or 16 on the lefty, you're probably they got a lot working for you.
I mean, even if you dialed that back, let's say you had, heaven forbid, but let's say he had some kind of shoulder issue and whatnot. He's still, after that recovery, he's probably still 96.
Yeah.
And he's a lefty. I mean, whew.
Crazy.
Yeah, his parents need to protect that arm as much as they can, though. Holy. I mean, I wonder if he plays any other sports.
I don't know, for some reason,
I hear he's a heck of an athlete, but I don't know.
I think he's like 6'5", maybe, something like that.
Kid.
So somebody said he plays basketball too.
Okay.
Like that Nazir Rankin that Illinois got. Yeah. He's going to play football, and Underwood gave him a spot on the basketball team.
No kidding.
He's going to play both, and he's supposed to be really good at basketball too. But I mean, he's only 6'1", so. But I imagine athletically he's going to be off the charts because they said that his speed is right up there with like the great receivers that come out of Florida that are just burners. Like he stands out in Illinois, they say, because he's got Florida speed, which is a term I hadn't really heard before. But
good. I mean, well, we can talk some Illinois football. We were going to earlier in the show.
Yes.
Ranked 8th right now, going into the preseason. You got your quarterback back, Luke Altmaier. You bringing a lot of returners back. You lose some key pieces, but sounds like our receiving core is just going to be, phenomenal. You'll have the kid from Rochester back. He's kind of a little slot receiver. And then you got the kid from Mount Zion. And
who's supposedly doing great.
Yeah.
Trimble.
And the kid we were talking about out of Florida. So looks like we can spread the field, and that's what college football is really coming down to, that spread offense, if Luke Altmaier can get it out of his hands quick, get it to receiver, and let them make plays, it sounds pretty promising. You lose Bryant, receiver from last year. He's in the NFL. So you lose some pieces, but, we were talking off air, Coach B, he's a very good recruiter. And, he's got this program rolling.
Yep, and they've got him locked up for a long time.
Yeah.
You kind of – Arkansas was such a weird anomaly in his coaching career. I mean, I just don't think it was a good fit. I mean, anywhere. He's more of a Midwestern coach, if that makes sense, and they didn't really like his shtick down in the South. But, man, he seems to have found a home. They've locked him up with a 6-year contract extension, and he can't coach anywhere else. So I think
well, look at the rest of the Big Ten. I mean, the Big Ten, you say a lot about the SEC. Big Ten's right there, or maybe even above
the Big
right
20?
now. I mean, well, yeah, really. I mean, they bring in UCLA and Washington, Oregon, Oregon's
USC.
Tough year after year. USC's tough year after year. I mean, and then you come back to where reality was with Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State. Yes. All of them are back there and, really hyping up the process. Indiana chimes in last year. Wisconsin's going to bump up every once in a while. Same thing with Iowa. And Nebraska is looking like they're actually becoming consistent. We'll say decent. Yeah, at least you're a team that you may not want to play. So, you look around there and it's like, wow, the Big Ten is loaded. And for Illinois to be ranked 8th right out of the gate,
Yeah, we're not talking 8th in the Big Ten. We're talking 8th
in the country. You're talking playoff eligible.
Playoff.
And there was a question sent online. A listener wants to know who will have more wins this year: the Fighting Illini football or the Chicago Bears?
Oh.
How many games do they play? Illinois, is it?
They'll 13 now, I think.
Well, then they'll have to go undefeated because the Bears will have 13 wins.
Wow! You heard it here for breaking news.
So there's your answer: Bears 13-4, and the Fighting Illini 13-0. So it could be a tie.
Oh, it could be a tie. I mean, the Illini is going to have to sweep the season, so that might be tough.
Yeah, I mean, Illinois may 10, 11 wins. I don't know if the Bears are going to get to 13, though. But,
come on, Joel.
Well, that's a long leap, right, from where they've been to, like, 13.
Hey, we got the pieces. we got the coach.
We need some help on the defensive line, for sure, because we only have one edge rusher, and he's not real consistent. He's a great one year, not so great, but they really need to add there. And
you want to go through Illinois' schedule real quick?
Sure.
So you got Western Illinois against Illinois.
Should be a win.
Illinois versus Duke.
It's a win.
It's at Duke. That's a tricky game, but
Duke stepped up the last year big.
Mm-hmm. That's a win.
Okay.
2-0.
Western Michigan against Illinois.
That's a win.
Illinois against Indiana at India.
That's a win. Indiana's not going to do what Indiana did last year.
Well, they got, I believe, the #1 transfer quarterback in the portal this year.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and they had a couple other upgrades on the defense side.
They won't be what they were last year, but that's not a gimme.
It'll be a close game.
Yeah.
That's a win. 4-0.
USC and Illinois at Illinois.
If you're going to be a 10-win team, you got to win that game.
Yeah, I think that's winnable.
5-0.
I don't think USC got a whole lot better from last year.
Well, and they lost their quarterback too. Miller Moss, I think was his name. He left.
And then Illinois Purdue.
That's a
W.
I think 3 of us could beat Purdue.
For sure. Jacob,
I'm gonna get winded after about the
warm-ups
30-second mark. After the first play, I might be spent.
Running onto the field.
Run out and go, Coach, I don't know about this.
That guy just hit me. That hurt. Ohio State and Illinois.
Ooh,
at Illinois, though.
That might.
You know what? That's the game. I feel like you get to that game if you're in that opportunity. If Illinois can win that game, you're in the championship series.
They
can pull that one out.
They're so good, though, man.
Good. That's what I'm saying, though. If Illinois can get in that conversation at that point, you're going to be,
or even keep it close.
Hey, if you're undefeated going in that game,
that's what I'm saying.
Is that at Illinois?
That's at Illinois.
That might be the first time ever that game day goes to Illinois. If both of those are undefeated, because Ohio State and plays Texas, I think, first game of the year, which should be a great game because Arch Manning will be the quarterback. But anyway, if they're undefeated and Ohio State's undefeated, that's a big game.
That could be actually that game. I mean, if you're playing it out, that could be the game that decides the Big Ten champion.
Yeah.
Next, you have Illinois against Washington at Washington. That'll be tough because it's at Washington. They have a rowdy crowd there, and then Rutgers at Illinois.
Yeah, Rutgers isn't any good.
Yeah.
No.
So we avoid Oregon, which is most important.
Then last is you got 3 left. Maryland against Illinois at Illinois.
Win.
That should be a W. Illinois at Wisconsin. I hear Wisconsin's down this year. And then Northwestern, who you never want to play, against Illinois to finish out at Illinois.
Win.
Which is a win, yeah.
So they might lose one. That Ohio State game, that's the...
That Ohio State game... I mean, really, there's a potential that could be the game of the year for Illinois and could potentially put them in the championship series.
No Michigan either?
No Michigan.
So they avoid Michigan and Ohio State. And Oregon, I mean. And Penn State.
And Penn State.
Well, you got to do it this year because you're never going to get this break.
No.
Have this good a team and have that break in the schedule. Like, there's only one game on there I say you're not winning, and that's Ohio State. And that's only really because they have 3 receivers that are all going to go in the top 10. One of them's only going to be a sophomore, and he'll be the number 1 player in the draft. And whatever year Jeremiah Smith decides to come in the NFL, number 1 player, no questions asked. He's that good.
Yeah.
And then they got 2 other guys that are almost as good. So we're going to have a hard time keeping up with those dudes.
We don't have the DBs to cover that type of speed, but
we have 1, and we have a safety, but those 2 can't guard 3 people.
No.
Yep.
Some high expectations, Illinois football.
Yeah.
Exciting.
It is exciting, especially if you break it down just like that. I mean, they have an opportunity here to do something that hasn't been done for almost 40 years. So
losing Josh McCray, I don't like that. That a few weeks ago he decided to leave, but Georgia gave him a big bag and NIL money and said, "Hey, do you want to play for Georgia?" And he was like, "Well, yeah." And I get the money. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll hurt. Fagan's got to be healthy, man. That kid's got so much potential, but he's just 3 or 4 games into the year he's hurt. Then they got the kid from Arizona, Khalil. It's not Love. Love's the one that went to Purdue. Valentine, Khalil Valentine, and then the little speedy back from Central Illinois. But McCray was kind of that never got hurt, consistent, just plow you over guy that Bielema likes, because he likes to run that barge where it's like a quarterback, all offensive linemen, and a running back.
Yep.
And McCray was great at finding the hole and sliding in. So, if that's the worst part of their game, though, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they need Elzy, the big receiver from Simeon. That was a huge recruiting win 2 years ago. He's never really showed up yet. He's got to show up because Franklin and Pat Bryant are gone. Mm-hmm. And Hank Beatty will be there, but they got to find somebody that is going to be able to catch the ball and do something with it. Yeah. Maybe Beatty's the guy.
Tell you what, he had a pretty good year last year.
I think he led the Big Ten, maybe even the country in punt return average.
Yeah. So we'll see. It's about here, boys. 6, 7 weeks?
I was going to say just a few weeks away.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're a week and maybe 10 days from NFL training camp.
Yeah.
So college football's got to be going.
Exciting. It's like
daughter,
Christmas.
My daughter was messaging me the other day, "Dad, we've got 3 night games plus the one at Arrowhead." I'm like, "I'm not going to Arrowhead." She says, "Well, can we go to the 3 night games?" Well, yes, those we will do. So, yeah, those are always fun. They do the drones and everything over there in Nebraska.
You don't want to go to Arrowhead?
No, not really. It's just
you're going.
No, I don't.
It comes down to it.
Maybe.
She wants to go.
That's the first game of the year. I don't know.
Who are they playing?
Cincinnati. So it's a big rivalry with Will Compton, who's a hype guy, former player for Nebraska Huskers, and the Kelsey boys. So they have a big thing on both their podcasts. They're going back and forth on. It's pretty fun to watch, actually.
Is Raiola still the quarterback?
Yeah, actually, he's Heisman hopeful, preseason Heisman hopeful. So, and Nebraska, they actually have a very I'm going to call it a soft schedule. I mean, they still have Iowa, Minnesota. Who else is really the tougher ones? USC. I mean, they're softer than what Illinois is by quite a bit. I think they're going to lose at least 3 games. But if they can get in that realm, wow, what a season!
Yeah, they're kind of. It's weird because for us kids today, if you told Nebraska was like the power of college football, them in Oklahoma for like the whole time I was growing up, you'd be like, what?
Yeah, that's exactly right. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Yeah, you go over there and take a look at that. You guys would love that. Their sports complex. There's actually a virtual walkthrough you can do with it. It is the most unbelievable training facility. Actually, it's the #1 ranked training facility in the world, even over other teams, other countries' Olympic trial places. So it is the #1 place, and it is unbelievable.
Well, you got to be #1 in something.
Yeah.
Right down the road, we got the world's largest inflatable dome now.
Is that up already?
Yeah, it's inflated. They're already doing stuff in there. They're having tournaments in there already.
Where's that at?
Shields.
Yeah.
Oh, that big.
It's so they put in a huge. They're putting in a huge sports complex behind there, and it's the largest inflatable dome in the world.
Is it softball only, or is it softball baseball?
It's softball, baseball, track, basketball, football. They can stack 2 football fields back to back in that thing.
No kidding.
It's
wow.
huge. It's like somebody took the assembly hall and instead of making it round, they made it more of a rectangle and just dropped it right behind Shields. And that's just one part of it. They're gonna do. They can play like. I don't remember what it was. They could have 6 basketball courts.
Well, I noticed they were putting exterior lights up. I'm like, how are they putting all these lights up? I'm going to put a dome in.
Well, because they're putting fields all around it.
No
and hotels.
I tell you what, it's amazing how much that's growing up out there and so quick.
They said that the thing is already booked, totally booked through August of 26 already. And it's only been open like a week.
Wow, that's huge. I know up there at Sluggers Field in Peoria, they kind of had a similar scenario, but from what I hear, this is on a grander scale than that.
Yeah.
So
they're going to put in, from what I understand, so as part of the outdoor complex they're putting in, and this is kind of new to me vernacular-wise, but what they call a champions field.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like whatever they got in there, but on steroids.
Yeah.
They said, and I can't remember who the sponsor was. I don't think it wasn't Louisville Slugger, but they said they'll reserve that for all the championship games, and they said it's unbelievable because Shields is pumping a bunch of money.
We used to make the championships up there in Peoria every few games or tournaments, and I tell you what, that championship field, when you go out and play on that, the kids get a different feel. I mean, it's a major league stadium. I mean, it's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that'll draw a lot of tourism.
I tell you what a great
sure.
thing for the city of Springfield and really this area too.
There'll be hotels here that can benefit from that.
They'll benefit from it.
Remember the what is it? It was the Wyndham, whatever, the giant hotel down Springfield, the tallest building in Springfield.
Used to be the Hilton, I think, back then. Yeah.
Anyway, get away from me. Sorry, there's a little gnat flying. That's closed. So Springfield lost half of their hotel capacity.
Yeah.
So as they're building new hotels out around the Shields thing for those folks, but even after they do, they said they wouldn't have enough. So like Lincoln and some of the surrounding areas will probably get some spillover because if they're going to have national, that's my understanding, is they're going to have national level tournaments every weekend there.
I know with Louisville Sluggers when they had the big national tournaments, and even the state tournaments brought national teams in. Whenever they did that, because everything is a qualifier, so they brought tons of teams in. Hundreds of teams. And when you're talking about that many teams, you're talking about that many parents, plus brothers and sisters and all that. It fills those rooms up quick. So
for sure.
Good. It'll be a great thing. Mm-hmm. I still think it's the best retail store building that I've ever been in.
Shields? It's pretty cool.
I think as a retail environment, I think it has the coolest location I've ever been in.
Yeah.
So
I took my brother there a couple months ago. He hadn't been there before. He was in town, and he was just like, what is this thing doing here?
Yeah,
and I said, wait till we get inside. And I said, you can take a ride on the Ferris wheel. And he goes, what?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, there's a Ferris wheel inside. He thought I was kidding.
No.
Did he take a ride?
No.
And the thing is, all those Shields, every single one, they're all different, but they're all absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
So pretty cool.
All right, well, boys, that's going to do it for us today. It's time to go. Joel, thanks for coming in. Always appreciate you, as always.
Real quick, sorry, I had a message from some guys out at the two-man tournament at the Elks today. Joe Ryan is giving massages up by the pool.
Massages?
So,
and
two-man massages.
And if you need suntan oil on, he'll lather it on you.
I'm sure he would. That's kind of Joe's thing.
Yeah.
They should turn that pool into like Caddyshack Day later. Yeah. Like give them 15 minutes, anybody can go in the pool.
Yeah, and throw a Baby Ruth in there.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to do it for us today on the Cheap Seats. Thanks for tuning in.
Good.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.